They've got salves. They know the lane they're playing versus, so they brought tons of regen. This is the way you deal with the spam lanes, right? You bring these salves, bring your tangos and stuff like that to deal with the harassment that they're going to bring. Tried to go for 23. Hey, Yamich.
Gonna be able to turn. I mean, Yamich is going to die for that one. Fade bolt and a blood grenade ready from Ollie, and they're able to just turn around that attempt. Ends up giving 23 first blood. And
you gave it to the Elk. That's why I was saying the Rubik's Knight. Like, I think it's a pretty cool lane for it.
Top lane. And they're going to go for Jabs. Jabs, he's caught in the cogs, but he's standing his ground. And in fact, Chrysalis, he's the one that ends up dying off the back of that attempt. Jabs does not go down. The wand and already having the Ring of Health definitely helping him out in that scenario. Secret, they can't get the kill on him. It costs Chrysalis his life.
You have to be very careful versus Bat Riders nowadays because the new build, you know, they go Flame Break and then they just go a couple points in Firefly. The damage is insane. They don't get the setup, and now the build also, I'm sure you've seen, bottom.
Yamich, he tried to go in again. This time, though, 23 was able to get the concoction off in time. So turns around with a stun. We'll throw out one more mine. 23 will die. So Yamich, he gets the job done.
Okay.
He'll definitely put that down as a worth. And Talon they know what's up.
Puppy getting an angle. They're bringing the Muerta as well.
I see. Put the setup onto 23.
Gets the reach.
Puppy, he's caught himself in his own cogs here. Trapped underneath the tower. He'll go down the pop the bronze. 23 on the backline's Armel gets him with the RP on towards.
They got Mikoto.
Onto Mikoto. They do indeed get the two of them. With the RP expended, I don't think they've got anything left to play with here, Secret. They've just got to run. When he stuns himself. Stunning himself. Armel's going to try and turn over towards him, but the Chemical Rage is still there for 23, healing him up. Armel goes down. It's just going to be a cleanup for Talon. I mean, outside of just being able to drop their RP onto Mikoto, get that guaranteed kill, I mean, I think you can feel that in sort of the plays that Secret were making there, because I don't think typically you want to be bringing your Muerta into those sort of situations where there's that much of a risk that the fight.
Armel.
Got the setup with the curse in the mid. And he's very dead. Lasso into the charge. Armel's gone. Another kill for Jabs, dominating now on the bat. See, Yamich and Puppy, they're going to go for Ollie. They will get him, but they're probably going to lose some of their lives here in return. Yamich gets caught. Jabs still got the Firefly going over on a Puppy, knocks him back. Double kill. 23 now picking up the action with these kills. He's got his Blink Dagger coming out. This game, it is falling apart for Secret Fogden. We're just 15 minutes in. A little bit behind, right? As long as you get a good ult off, you're able to play the positioning smart, you know, your ability's do enough. Top lane, Chrysalis tried to TP out, but the charge connects in time. TPs are coming over to try and back him up, but the lasso's back up from Jabs. Of course, that low cooldown thanks to the Onsery. Making these plays faster as ever, you know, from that mid move onto Armel, straight up to the top, taking out Chrysalis.
If you don't catch this Wyvern, he's just going to be able to immediately turn any type of fight that happens. But at the same time, too, you might just get gone on yourself. Big RP.
That's a decent one. The curse was there, though. Here's the veil from Chrysalis out the disarm. It comes out onto Chrysalis, so a huge amount of time, and this ultimate is going to be put to waste on the Muerta. Armel goes down. They got a couple of kills, but again, I think it's going to be Talon with the cleanup. 3 dead. Lasso's back up onto Puppy. Jabs drags him back. And once again, indeed, Talon, they'll take the team fight. Triple kill, 423. And yeah, I mean, the halberd, as you say, it just completely destroys whatever damage Chrysalis would potentially be able to offer in these fights.
There you go. The drums Islam this time coming into play.
A little bit of a grab.
Middle tower is under attack.
The biggest. Just the support here, and now Jabs. He's going to find something bigger for Talon. Gets in with the lasso onto FBZ. Talon, they'll be able to take down the offlaner.
I like Jabs' side position a lot. He already went for his greed. His bots is Octarine. He's having a free game. Goes for Blink Force Staff. Now he's got ways to just start every fight. Got ways to break out of Clock, out of Muerta's. What is it? What's this W called? I always forget. The Calling. I guess they really don't want to give up this area at this point, but this could be a big risk here.
Already, Jabs. He's able to start off the action. He catches Yamich. Puppy is going to attempt with a hook shot in. I don't know if this is a fight the Secret can still try and take. Puppy, he's just gone into his death as he'll go down. And the rest of Secret, the 3 of them, they've got to run. The Shockwave pullback Q in time to stop the charge from connecting onto Chrysalis, but Jabs, he's still looking to go. He's heading straight for Armel. Got the Flame Break to knock him back. Q with the ult's able to knock Chrysalis back, but the rolls there from FBZ on towards Q. 23 steps up. Chrysalis will be able to take him down here with the Pierce the Veil, that magic damage, shooting him down through the Cold Embrace. Chrysalis does manage to sneak away with the Shadow Blade.
There's vision on this high ground, though, Talon. They see Secret. It's going to get dewarded.
Chemical Rage is back up for 23.
Jabs.
Go. Jabs. He'll start it. He sees Puppey straight and he goes, and Puppey's gone. Puppey does have buyback available if he wants to commit for it. Armel's trying to walk up for the RP. The curse is there to hold him back. Now comes the buyback from Puppey. They'll get the Stewart over towards Jabs. Jabs also pushed away by the dead shot. Charge forward from Q. He's in onto Armel. Armel's not been able to get the RP off.
Hook off the mark.
Brought down low by the Arctic Burn. Mikoto, he's cleaned it up. Double kill for him. Chrysalis turns with the ult. Again, able to take down Mikoto through the cold embrace. But the disarms there from 23. 23 just comes charging through, gets caught in the cogs, but he's happy to stand toe-to-toe to Puppey. A couple of punches in on the clock. Puppey backs off. The stolen dead shot from Ollie catches Chrysalis. It's 3 dead again on Secret. Again, as we say, just due to how many ways they can counteract the jump from Magnus.
Yeah. And they're building more. I'm seeing, I think Jabs is building another halberd. So they're looking for ways now to prevent the one. There's only really one damage source at this point, and it's the Muerta. So
Puppey, try and go for this. Hit the jump, and again, telekinesis is there as soon as Armel tries to make the jump in. They get the lasso off. Armel goes down, and 23's in with the BKB and the Chemical Rage, ready to charge them in as he's in on top of FBC. 2 dead on Secret. They do have buybacks, but they don't have much more. And in terms of the base, it's going to be taken away from them pretty soon. 23's up the high ground. In fact, he's ready to jump in. Oh my goodness.
A bit deep.
Whoa.
A bit deep.
Okay. Well, the game's back on, boys and girls. 23's dead for 70 seconds. Maybe forgot that there was a techies in the game. He just went in. He was like, right, we've got this game in the bag. I'm jumping the high ground, but 23's dead. Armel, he's looking for the RP. He's going to be able to get it onto Mikoto. Makoto's dead.
Okay.
I mean, this is... Chrysalis, he finally gets taken out by Jabs, but Jabs is now completely alone. See if Jabs can continue to stay alive, or he's yet to die this game. The Roar's back up. They killed him. That's a godlike streak ended. Armel picks up a hell of a lot of money. Could that death, that was absolutely not on him, right? That was on his whole team, just everyone else died.
That was everyone else's fault. That was not Jabs' fault.
Jabs
is still having a flawless game. I don't consider that Jabs' death.
13-0-12.
That's 23's death for everybody. He actually technically has 5. Yeah. He's not 10-2 anymore.
There we go, the push coming in. 30 seconds, still no arm out.
I feel like Jabs is going to blink into all these mines for some reason. Hook shot.
On to 23.
Chrysalis.
It's a great grab onto them with the lasso. If they got any follow-up, they have the disarm. Just as well is out. Curse, they're doing everything they can to control this Muerta. Make sure Chrysalis has nothing to offer in this team fight, and they'll succeed. They kill off the Muerta without Chrysalis able to pretty much do anything. BKB's popped now from 23 and FBZ. 23 allowed to back off a little bit. Chemical Rage has come to an end. So they'll back off. I'll just sort of kite out the rest of this fight. Armel. He's back in action. He's able to get the pullback onto Q with a harpoon, but not able to set up for a successful skewer. So Talon, they get the kill on Chrysalis. They won't lose anything.
Too much status resist. Can't even do it with the shockwave. Bulldoze plus
Jabs. He's in again.
Jabs.
Lasso's back up. He finds FBC in the mid. It does just sort of seem overall Secret a little unprepared for just how low cooldown this Lasso is. Jabs, he's just ready to go. Puppey's still committing in with a fight. Same to for Yamich. They jumped in for this one. Armel, he has got the RP down onto 23, but the Chemical Rage is back up. 23 is healing up. Yamich dropping the mines. Is it enough to burst down this Alchemist? It isn't.
It's not.
The heals are there with the Cold Embrace. 23 this time round will be saved. Everybody dead on Team Secret. It's a team wipe. Talon back on with the push. And this time, it's without any hiccups. Nobody dies on Talon.
No, this went very clean. 23 does get pulled into, what, like 7 or 8 mines or something like that, but is able to withstand through it. Makoto's got the backup with Cold Embrace. And this time, Mikoto, he gets the shine. I feel like he's been kind of a sleeper a bit with a little bit of his positioning because he's just getting gone on, but this time with his Zags, gets all the hits off, does tons of damage, and yeah, back to business. Final shot for Secret.
Let's see if they can do anything here. Puppey's in. Chrysalis, he's going to get caught again by the curse. Holding him in position. Jabs is getting pretty low. In fact, the crit comes through. Chrysalis will manage to take him down, but he's all on his own in Chrysalis. BKB's up for 23, and Q just charges straight back in on top of the Muerta. Chrysalis goes down.
Yeah, and now I think it's where Secret, you discuss what went wrong, obviously. Maybe you have been talking about it for a little bit of time here now as Yamich likely to go down as well. Yeah, I think Talon, they played the lane super nice. Mikoto won mid. Top overall, I think, did it. I mean, maybe a slight trade where Secret was getting some stuff. They are playing it super aggressive, which is allowing them to get the healing Lotuses, though, too. So Yamichi's just staying in the face of the Alk. And it looks like for Talon, they're already accepting the fact that this lane is, you know, disaster. They're just going to start stacking. Ollie, he's starting to do, like, double stacks. Yamichi's going to start stopping him. Makoto gets solo killed.
Yeah, but a bit of a mess up there. Opted to actually kind of charge back in to clear out that creep wave, but he was too low. He'll die for that one. Up top, Yamich, on the other hand. 23 and Ollie, they're chasing him down. Puppy's going to get over to help out.
Whoa! Surprise!
Keep Yamich alive. Maybe a chance to turn for 23. Good body blocks here with a Mup Golem. 23, he'll get taken out. Puppy coming in and making sure that this Alchemist does suffer a little bit in this laning stage. And he's on his way back out. Nothing for them to do about that one. I mean, that's what you got to be seeing here from Puppy.
That was such a cool rotation from Puppy. Oh,
I mean, they're going after him.
They're here.
Q and Ollie like, right, we're chasing you down. Puppy has got the backup of Chrysalis. I mean, Chrysalis jumps in. He's going to go for Ollie. The Jingu Mastery stacks up, and he's able to take Ollie down. And now with a full Jingu, it slams down the Boundless Strike onto Q. I mean, sure, Puppy dies, but he did so much for the team there. It sets up for that kill onto 23 up top, and then coming back down here, ends up sort of baiting the two supports to follow him.
You know what? Let's farm. I mean, moves are a little hard. Okay, now they are going to make it. All right, they do see an opportunity bottom.
And they are going to try and dive in for Chrysalis. The magic missile's there in time to put a stop to the ult coming out from Chrysalis, but Chrysalis is still able to turn with the Boundless Strike. Jabs, he's able to finish him off, though. They take him down. Armel's turned up for the fight, though, ready to help turn as he looks towards Jabs. Jabs, he is healing up with the Cyphers. The lasso's there. Armel will drop the RP down onto Makoto and Jabs, but they didn't have to follow damage. Makoto charges over towards Armel. Armel's potentially in trouble as Jabs, he cleans him up with a Crypt Swarm. It's a double kill for Jabs, and Jabs with the ghost out. He's not done yet. He's looking over towards damage. They're chasing down the Undying. They'll get him here with Makoto coming through with a final bash. And this time, it's bought enough time for 23 to turn up the action. He heads in with the concoction. Another charge from Makoto goes over towards Puppy. Chrysalis, he's back in action. Boundless Strike's there to punish Makoto for continuing to dive in and look for more.
Okay.
He wants to try and make a play.
Getting scouted, but they see Q.
Yeah, they do. Q is going to have TP backup coming in. As you know, he's not. They're bail out. Does mean Arpel has to expend the RP to get the kill on him. He's got the invis, but they see him. Sentry. It's down there, ready and prepared by Ollie.
Very not worth it for Armel.
No, that's an RP down the drain, dying as well. And you only got the support clinks.
And now they're going to make a move bottom. Chrysalis.
And Makoto straight in with the charge. He's being caught with the size. He's not able to get the Boundless Strike off. The charge into the Nether Strike keeps Chrysalis completely controlled, as there's no chance for the potential burst heal back up.
That was fast from Makoto. That was a very quick move.
I mean, they could go. Yamich has got to be a bit careful how far he steps up. I guess he feels safe because he's got FPZ and Puppy with him.
There's a charge.
He's not really that safe at all. He's dead. And Jabs, he's got another Siphon to play with. He's healing up.
Wow, this Phylactery is actually doing work. It's very annoying to play against the Siphon, just a little bit of slow. That was very fast from Makoto. Turns up top, kills the mag, and instant TP bottom with Jabs' Siphons, and they make the move onto Monkey King. Alchemist is now top net worth, and they've shut down the Monkey King pretty handedly onto Chrysalis.
Wait, well, hold on. Did he just... Whoa! He just picked up... He just picked up 4 bounty rooms?
About 200 gold before Armel has Blink.
Okay. I mean, definitely a sign of the pressure that they feel after those last few kind of whiffed engagements.
That's
what they can find. I mean, if they find anything, it's probably just going to be Q. And, well, we saw how well that went for them last time. I mean, they've got the dust on him. And this time around, Talon, they
lots of teams coming. Lots of people coming.
They could certainly fight this. They're going all in on Q. They will get him. Makoto knocks back Armel temporarily with the ultimate. They'll take out the tombstone. 23. He's got the concoction onto Puppy. They'll go for more. The lasso is going to be instantly put to a stop there by Ollie with the swap. Jabs is caught in the ult, and he will die.
Nice
they have enough damage in the middle of the Monkey King ultimate there to be able to take down Jabs. Now they can look for more. They go for Ollie. Makoto and 23, they're going to try and fight, but it's just the two of them. And the RP is there from Armel. Beautiful. It's a big one. Catches onto the two of them. Secret, they can absolutely push on for more this time. They take down 23. They're going to be able to get Makoto. That's what Secret needed.
Perfect hit. That's like literally everything they needed. Great play. They played it patient. They didn't over-force their hand. They're even going to get the follow-up, a full team wipe.
In the river.
That was very nice of how they didn't like overcommit. And they waited. They waited and waited for Talon to be the ones to actually overcommit, feeling their hand. And then Chrysalis in a perfect position there for the Wukong.
Armel hitting all the timings. Harpoon done, so
It's huge.
Dire's bottom tower
he's got
is
all the
under
setup they
attack.
need, really, if Armel can find the good jumps.
They've got vision right now, too.
He's going to go in for Ollie. Quick catch onto the Vengeful Spirit, but backup's coming in. 23 and jabs. They want to fight this. Ollie
Silence.
being kept alive, will finally fall, but Makoto goes in with the charge. They're fully focusing down the Magnus. But
He's
Armel,
healed.
He's still able to get the RP off, and he's out there. Skewers back to safety. Armel lives. 23 in jabs. They both go down.
Not enough damage.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
I think they thought they had enough damage, too, but I don't think they gave respect to Puppy's heals.
The charge onto Yamich. Makoto's able to continue to commit for the kill. It's kind of difficult with Puppy and Armel still around. Armel could look to step back in with another drag back of the Harpoon. He'll clear through the illusions. Get the Stewart back. Ollie was able to get him with the swap in time. So Makoto will be saved. It does cost Ollie his life. FBC,
Yules?
he's actually able to close in. He's got the Yules done. He's got the setup on Makoto. They'll still get Makoto.
Great catch.
And with the dust,
What's
they might
more?
be able to get Q. The Harpoon's back up. Armel drags Q back. Skewer's there. Secret. They're just racking up the kills now. Wisdom Rune as well for the taking. They can also look to take down this Tormentor if they want to. Puppy is going to start work on it.
And this time FBZ, similar to how we saw Jabs pop off on Bat. I mean, he's doing the same thing, but with a slightly different build. Rather than going the Blink Force Staff, he goes Blink Yules because he's playing for a Spirit Breaker. See it coming to play immediately. Things have really turned up into the gear for Secret now. From 1K lead to 11K from, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, not even?
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be sort of a test now for Talon on, for 23 in particular, how well he can carry the game from playing behind. You know, as an Alchemist, when your net worth is level with 2 of the cores, nearly 3 of the cores, you know, Chrysalis is catching up. It's not an easy game to carry. Talon don't want to be in any part of it right now. Want to sort of scramble their way towards their next big items.
Armel Lincolns, so the standard, the universal build. Playing versus a lot of single target things though, versus the Spirit Breaker, Alch, and Venge. Kind of cool. And the push is commencing. The auras.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
See if Armel can get that catch here. He certainly can have a good chance of it there. Forces out the BKB from Jabs at least.
Free. Completely free to force it. And now they get the lasso. It's on the big one.
They've caught 23. He's happy.
Deleted.
He's very dead. Standing at the top of the stairs there, ready to go in. They have the ward down. Well, of course, they've got the sentry ready to de-ward it if they can step up for it. But that little glimpse of vision was all that they needed there for FBC to get in and get that quick kill.
And now Jabs without BKB is, I mean, running in is very difficult.
And they're going to try. Makoto charges forward. Chrysalis pots his BKB in response immediately. Looking Jabs kites it out to the side, but Makoto, he's going to be left for dead there in the middle of the fight. And Armel, he's in with a grab on Jabs, drags him into the middle of the fight. I mean, I don't know if they can stop this now. It just keeps coming in. FBC, another jump with the lasso. In on towards Stu and Ollie. Armel, Stewart's across. Triple kill for Armel. Team White for Secret. As Talon, it's their turn here in this game too to just completely run out of options.
Yeah, things quickly accelerating out of control. Secret with some really good, kind of decisive team fights. The top fight and the bottom fight just decimating any chances here for Talon. 23.
It's still these BKBs that have to be forced out. I mean, the mags at this point, you know, Armel, where you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't when it comes to popping BKB when he's just making these jumps at you every 10 seconds.
And look at all these auras and jump ball. Everyone's just so strong. 21K lead. Last Rax. Tombstone's down for vision.
He's going to try and start something, but
Instant Yules.
They'll swap back Chrysalis aggressively, but Chrysalis has got the BKB.
Oh my
Turns, takes
God.
out Makoto, the boundless into the lasso. It's over. GG is called.
GG.
Team Secret will be able to strike back and strike back harder in this game too. They really do, as they'll take the win here against Talon. And just night and day compared to that game 1 showing.